Hey team, welcome back to my channel. Open up your favorite browser, go to mycompiler.io. When this form loads, select assembly. Let's begin. Line 1, section.data. Let's declare a label name num1. Is data type DD is double word, it's 4 bytes. And let's initialize the value with 13. Pretty simple. Line 5, section.text. Let's declare _start as a global symbol, indicating the program's entry point. Notice here on line 8 with a colon, this is where our program begins. Line 9, move RBX, that's a register. And look how I'm moving a value into RBX. I'm putting brackets around num1. Now what that means is copy the value out of the memory location pointed at by num1 and then assign that to the RBX register. So here you can see destination, here's our source. I'm going to put 13 into RBX. And then immediately I will call the function sys exit, and I can do that by putting 60 into RAX. And normally we put 0 into RDI, but notice I'm putting RBX. We know 13 is in there. So when I execute this call, the sysexit command will show 13. On line 12, we've introduced a new opcode, call. Notice I'm saying call loop. Loop is the label here on line 19. So I'm coming down there, I move the value from num1 into RBX, and then I call this subroutine. Now, as soon as I get in there, I'm going to decrement the value in RBX by 1. So it was 13, now it is 12. And now I'm going to do the command, the opcode, test RBX, RBX. Now, 12, 12, when I bitewise AND, notice the result is 12. Does that make sense? Then I come down here and I do a jump, not 0, to loop. Now, does this equal 0? Nope. So I got to come back up here to loop, and then I decrement it again. And now I'm at, this is just binary for, this was 12, this is 11, and I'm going to go all the way down to its 0, 0, 0. Do you get that? Now, when I get down to, when I stay inside this loop, 12 times, RBX is going to be 0, 0, 0, 0. And then when I do this test, I'm going to compare 0, 0, 0, 0 with 0, 0, 0, and then I get zeros. And then a flag, ZF, will be set to true. And then when I do this not 0, this will fail, and I will hit this return statement. And that return statement will come up here and go to line 15. And then it'll say, oh, move 60 into RAX. And then what is the value of RBX now? Well, the value of RBX is 0. So when I run the program after I've put up the subroutine, the value should be 0. Let's run this, and notice we get 0. It doesn't matter what number we put over here. This will stay inside of that loop until this goes to 0. So notice here, I'm going to start at 55 and run this. And notice we always get to 0. If you have any questions or comments about this small program, please leave them below. Look forward to seeing you back in my next video. Take care.